Hi Capricorn, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to this reading. My name is Linda. This is going to be a reading about relationships. So we're going to have a look at the energy between you and another person. It doesn't have to be a love interest or a romantic partner. This can be anyone that you're dealing with. If you find messages here that are relevant for you, then stay tuned. If you find that the messages here are not really relevant, you might find that the person we're talking about could be someone that you haven't met yet and might be coming into your energy soon. I'm using the Voyager deck today, one of my favorite decks. I hope you like it as well. Let's give it one more shuffle and we'll get started. So this first card here is talking about how you see yourself. This is how you see them. This is how they see themselves. And this is how they see you. Two major arcana cards here. This is the energy between you that's supporting. This is the energy that's challenging. This is the overall energy. And this is the potential outcome. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so there's a lot of love here. There's unconditional love here between these people. However, it looks like there's some conflicting energies here at the moment. So you have unconditional love with the Ace of Cups. You have Four of Wands, which is traditionally in the Rider-Waite Tarot. It's a number of celebration. It's definitely a number of union and stability. It can be the card of marriage and engagement, or some kind of like a celebration of a partnership. And also the Ten of Pentacles can also be like a marriage card or a family card or a union, a close bond kind of card. So you have like three cards in your reading that indicate potentially like a strong union here. And I'm noticing also here that you have these two cards as well. In this deck, this is called Balance. In the Rider-Waite deck, the number 11 from the major arcana, sorry, this is the Justice card, and that's what this one is representing. And you also have the Hierophant. And both of these cards can, in some cases, represent marriage or some kind of legal contractual agreement between people. So again, this could be a business partnership as well here. It doesn't have to be like a love partnership. The Ace of Cups could simply be talking about a potential creative endeavor that has a lot of opportunity in it. But these two cards are interesting to come out as well in the reading, because it does talk about like it could be something legal, which like a contract, which could be a marriage, or it could be a business agreement between two individuals, some kind of binding formal agreement. Because the Hierophant also represents institutions. It can also be legal things. So there's definitely something here about commitment and making it very formal in a traditional sense that's spoken of here. But these two cards are falling in the position of a reading that describes this is how you see them and this is how they see you. So I'm finding that very interesting. So, and these are both major arcana cards. There's one more major arcana card coming out in the reading as the potential outcome of this connection. And interestingly, it's the Hermit, number 9 from the major arcana. So we'll come around to that. But it's very interesting energy, because there's this very strong feeling of people being ready to commit, people being ready to sign on the dotted line, people being ready to share resources, people being ready to make it legal, people ready to contractually agree on things. But there's some caveats here. There's some challenging energy around the Ten of Pentacles is falling in the reading in the position of what challenges the connection. Interestingly, it's falling here in the middle between these two people. So somehow there could be an issue here around finances or resources of some kind. Now, what I'm feeling here is that the person, for some people watching this reading, you are already committed to this person. This could be an existing marriage. It could be an existing partnership. It could be something that's already been at play for a while. Someone you've already been in contract with, or working with, or married to, or in business with for some time. And there might be a dispute here. For some people, that could be what this is. There could be a dispute here over resources, over finances. There could also have been, I'm hearing, an infidelity if this is a a love story, if this is a romantic partnership, if this is a marriage, it could be that the person that you're dealing with, or you, there could have been an infidelity somewhere, and that could be making this kind of energy feel like people are kind of taking their space from each other, with the Hermit coming out as the potential energy. It's very interesting energy here. So let's start from here, and this is how you see yourself. You have the Six of Wands in the position of the reading describing how you see yourself, and it's in the reverse position. In the upright, in this deck, it's called Trust. So again, trust is in reverse here in how you see yourself. So that's why I'm saying you might have been the one who's been who's done the infidelity. But then on this side of the reading, the other person also has a reverse card, and it's number 3, 3 of Cups, and it's in this deck, it's called Love, and it's also in reverse. Now, sometimes the 3 of Cups in a reading, especially if it's in reverse, can potentially indicate an infidelity, a third person in the relationship. It could indicate like a hidden love affair, something happening that you're not aware of, a third party, right? So either the person you're dealing with has been involved with another person that you are just finding out about now, and that's why you're showing up here as Six of Wands reversed. Trust has been broken, potentially. But I'm also seeing that this could go the other way as well. Now, as I mentioned, these 2 cards down here fall in the positions of how you see them and how they see you. So with Balance and Hierophant coming out here, it seems to me like if this is a committed relationship, which it feels like it, especially with this 4 of Wands as the crowning card, like this for me feels like an existing union that has maybe just now hit upon a rocky moment where there are some things to deal with. Some things have come up here that are making individuals feel the need to maybe like take some space from each other first. Like, all right, if this is a marriage or something else that's contractual, whether it's like a business project or something, if this infidelity is not about an extramarital affair, it could be some other dealings that maybe the person is doing behind your back that is making you feel left out of something. That's another way I could read this. There could be, with the Six of Pentacles here in reverse as well, at the heart of the reading, this could also be describing that there is an imbalance of energies between these 2 people. So if this is not a love reading for you and this is a work reading, it could be that one person or the other has been more generous and the other person is feeling like they're not doing enough, or that the other person is doing too much, or that there's an imbalance in the reciprocity, and that could be causing some kind of imbalance. It could be for someone, this could be a message for just one person. For someone watching, this could be showing up here as maybe your business partner has been doing some dealings behind your back, and there could be some extortion, or someone might be hiding money, or like having double books or something like that. Like there's a financial element as well here in this reading, with 10 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles at the center of the matter here. The heart of the matter, there's something financial, but that's not for everyone. Now back to these 2 individuals. So with Balance here in the position of how you see themselves, you're feeling like that you are legally bound to this person, and this person seeing you as the Hierophant is seeing you as someone loyal, committed, devoted, contracted, obliged, maybe for some people. I hope this is all making sense. Now, as I mentioned, I already kind of read this card, but 3 of Cups in the reverse for this person is how they see themselves. I kind of feel like the person you're dealing with is the one who's been maybe unfaithful, and you have now lost your trust in them as a result of that, because you found out about it. But don't forget, this Ace of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck. That's why I'm not really worried about this energy. I'm not here to tell you that this is a breakup moment. It doesn't feel like that. You have the 4 of Wands still upright. The 10 of Pentacles, even though it's the challenging energy, is still upright. The Balance card here, which is the Justice card, is upright. The Hierophant is upright. What it looks like to me is that this is like maybe a bump in the road, and for some people this might be the first time you're dealing with this in your relationship, but I really feel confident that this is something that people can work through. You have the Hermit in the outcome position, but that doesn't say to me that people are going to break up. I just think people are going to take a bit of space from each other. I think there needs to be some communication, obviously, at some point, but I don't feel like the moment for like getting into it and having a deep processing is right now. I think people need to take some time here to go within. That's what the Hermit is about. It's about going within, seeing how they feel, processing their emotions, looking for solutions to the issue, right? That's what evolved people do. That's what people who are practicing, you know, the higher path, let's say. They don't just go for a knee-jerk reaction to something. They feel their feelings and they process them, and then they look for solutions of how to evolve themselves and the situation to bring it to a better place. And that's what the Hermit is telling me here in the outcome. That's what these individuals will do, or could do, ought to do perhaps. So take this time to do that inner work, to maybe just withdraw your energy a little bit, because of course if there's something like this happening, the first reaction is going to be to feel maybe betrayed, or to feel hurt, to feel frustrated, to feel all kinds of things. Feelings will come first. That's why I think it's important here in an environment like this to just withdraw for a moment, ever so slightly, not in a passive aggressive way, not in a an avoidant way, but just in an evolved way, in a compassionate way, so the individuals can have a moment to themselves to figure out exactly what is coming up for them, so that when they come back to each other to communicate and process the information, they're not going to be reactive and they're not going to be overly emotional. That's what I feel here in this energy. I do feel this is a workable solution here. There's a workable solution here. I don't think this is a make or break moment. I think people just need to understand better like what they need in this situation, in this energy, what balance needs to be restored. Okay, the balance card as the Justice card in this deck, and the Six of Pentacles in reverse are a little bit mirroring each other, right? In the traditional tarot, the Six of Pentacles has an image of a man holding a scale, and there's two people in front of him who are in need that he's giving things to. There's an energy of generosity and compassion and charity and kindness in the Six of Pentacles. And the scales also connect it back to the Justice card from the Major Arcana, but it's in reverse here. So there's something that needs to be balanced here. There's some imbalance of energy that needs the attention of these individuals to bring it back into proportion. What else is here? As I said, I do feel like there could be for some people financial matters being spoken of here in this energy. So for some people, it could just be about reassessing how people share those resources. For some people, it could be this card could be more representative of the family energy that the Ten of Pentacles brings as well. So in other words, the challenging energy to these people in this situation is that there are maybe more people involved than just the two of them, and that could be bringing up some extra complications or extra implications or extra things to consider when dealing with this particular situation. But the Four of Wands here is the crowning card. You see how there's this upreaching energy. Like I feel there's an optimistic energy that's kind of capping this whole reading. I think people in this reading who are relating to what I'm talking about are aspiring to figure out how to solve this issue. I don't feel a defeatist energy here. I do feel a little bit of emotional energy. As I said, like there could be some like loss of trust here, or loss of like a feeling of having maybe been dealing with someone who hasn't been completely upfront with you. That definitely has consequences for the other individual. But overall, I feel that there's a stability between these people that lends itself towards this situation being something that can be evolved to bring people to a higher ground. The Four of Wands is a very firm foundation, and it's capping the reading. The Ten of Pentacles is also a very stable, very established energy, as is the Hierophant and the Justice card. There's a lot of stability in this reading. People just need a moment here, I think, to sort out how they feel and figure out what they want to communicate to the other person, to figure out how to resolve this particular moment in time. Capricorn, with that, I'm going to close out your reading. It's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.